What's up, guys? So I've realized lately I've been falling into the same habits, so I wanted to explain myself. So the habits I'm talking about are making excuses for not wanting to ride. So for you guys to get kind of an understanding about me and my history with BMX, let's go back a little ways. So I started riding BMX in 1998. Before you tell me how much I suck, let me explain. So I started riding BMX in 1998. It was between freshman and sophomore year of high school for me. Yes, I am old. Right about 1999, I actually moved to Florida. So when I moved to Florida, that's actually when I got really serious with riding BMX. And when I moved down there, I met a bunch of good friends. I'm still friends with all of them, but they were all really good. So that actually motivated me to ride more and ride better. So in 2001, I moved out of Florida and I came to Tennessee to go to college. And that's when it slowly started going downhill. Here in Chattanooga, there isn't much to ride. As you can see, this is the trap spot. This is a place that locals had to actually build. It used to be like some sort of factory or whatever, because there's the place, Bum Village, that you guys have seen it before, where it's an overpass and they built like a little sub box or whatever. And then there's the skate park. That's it. There's nothing else in town. You know, when I lived in Florida, there was just a million different places to go. I would say I rode every single day. On Wednesdays, we would go to the skate park at Tampa. We would go to a skate park on Sundays called Central. It was in Clearwater. It doesn't exist anymore. That place was awesome, man. And then the rest of the week, we would just ride street, man, every day. Didn't matter. So in 2004 is about when I actually stopped riding. So I drove down to Florida to go enter UGP Roots. Some of you younger guys may not know that, but they used to have this competition in Orlando called UGP Roots, and essentially it was everybody that's anybody in BMX, whether you're a pro, amateur, flow rider, doesn't matter, they entered that contest because it was so much fun. And I entered it. I got that specific year, I got like 80th place out of 160, so I've always been mediocre. But that's it, man. That's when I actually started making excuses. You know, I was here in town, I didn't have very many friends to ride with, not much to ride at all. It was kind of depressing, man. So by then, you know, my bike was kind of outdated too. So that was kind of the end of mid school and kind of the beginning of new school. And I didn't have enough money to buy a new bike or parts or anything. And it's just little by little. And then right around 2009, 2010, I was working at Guitar Center and I was like, man, something's missing. Every once in a while I would ride, but I was so rusty, man, so rusty. So around like 2010, I was looking for a new bike. I was like, I have a little bit of money, I can spend a couple $100 and try to find something that I can ride, try to be somewhat up to date. So I picked up this frame, actually, which is a Sunday OG frame, which was like 4 years old already at that point. I bought the bike complete in Nashville and I rode a little bit. I rode maybe a handful of times, man, but the love and want was there. It was always there. It never went away. Fast forward several years again, which was earlier this year, I went snowboarding with a bunch of buddies in Colorado. I had fun. I didn't have as much fun as I wanted to, and it's only because I realized that that is a sport that I really have no interest in progressing in at all. That's when I realized if I get hurt snowboarding, I'm gonna be real upset that I could never ride my bike again. So I committed myself back in March of this year to start riding again. I don't care what it took. I was gonna upgrade my bike. I was gonna get all new parts, which has been one of my most successful videos to date. So if you've watched that video and you've been watching this channel since then, I really appreciate it, guys. You know, a lot of my buddies that I ride with here, they've got lives, they've got families, they've got jobs. I completely understand. I don't fault them at all, but I haven't ridden in like 13 years. I want to ride more. I have to ride more. I can come here to the trap spot, hit that ledge for 2.5 hours and be great, man. Pull off some tricks that I've never done before and just have a good time. I'm so glad I'm riding again. I wish I didn't take all that time off. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. It seriously means the world to me. And this channel has been dedicated to the progression of me riding. So I want you guys to be on this journey with me of riding. You know, every day I'm learning something new again, which is awesome. It's a great feeling and there's a lot more to come. Seriously, guys, there's a ton of more stuff. I have a handful of tricks I want to learn. There's going to be all new episodes of New Trick Tuesdays coming. First time I ever landed that.
Yeah, dude.
Stoked! Guys, thank you again so much for watching. If you are new here, welcome. If you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Please hit that like button, and I will see you guys next time. Peace!